Street Fighter 6. Fighting round. Seventh match.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Blocks the jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent.
How's this? How's this?
Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Nails the anti-air. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Whiffs the throw. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge management here is there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. The quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Big opportunity coming. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player 1 needs to use the... Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Big gauge difference is just what they were after. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. How's this? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Goes to the air. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Hadouken! Looking for a hold. Hadouken! Jump! Machine Rai? Their drive gauges are looking bad. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? More fuel to the fire! Cook them up! Come on now, let me hear you say it! Shinryu! Repa! I'll suspend the meter on all the throw connects! Amazing! Drops them! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player 2 tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. They're recovered. Keeps them out. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. What'll be the plan here? jumping in for? Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. There's an overdrive art. Box him with a target combo. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Decides to meet them in the air. Not having the crossover. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Gets the jump in. We're near. They were right to be on guard there.
Yeah.
Player 2, burnout activates. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge.
아, putain.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks to drop them to earth. Hits them with a stopping pop. Very solid corner switch. Jumps. Connects with medium kick. Blocks the impact. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Ripper! Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Both fighters planning something? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. This is gonna hurt.
Merde.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Gets the side switch. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we drive it back misses. Can they use their resources wisely to pick? Oh, bangs it on the fireball.
아,
Player
putain.
2 showed they are truly the best of the best. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick. Gets the jump in. Bops him with a target combo. Does a good job of pushing back. Jump in, finds
Yeah.
the mark. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Misses the drive impact. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Let off a projectile to waste time. They're not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. Going in? Will they try to finish the round?
아, putain.
Burnout activates. Knockdown and... Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge.
아, putain.
Player 2 picks up the first round.
아.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Parries the attack. Big, low, reaching heavy. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Goes with the safe stuff with a nice counter. Going in? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Player 2 has a chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps in. Showing some real tenacity. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? What'll happen here? Uses their drive gauge. Knocks them out of the air. Drops them hard. Player 1 walls flat into the guard break. Amazing. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? This is gonna hurt. Player 2 and whiffs. They're wide open. Player 1 is in burnout state. very precarious situation. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Dangerous range here. Do you think this time to bust this out? Come on,
What the-
now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu, Senpai!
I've had enough.
Player 1 can't use any drive boost. What a clutch low heavy. That fighter was not
Ah,
here for
putain.
takeoff. Player 2
Merde.
is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
T'as la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The combo's there. The cross-up's good. Gets the jump in. Had the radar up and running. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Side switch.
Putain!
Looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Still slugging it out at this range. Not much life left. The burnout activates. Low heavy for the win. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Big counter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Big opportunity now in this corner. Blocks it. What's the next move? Check with they're going for the super hard Shikujinrai hit. Good damage option there. Both fighters planning something? Players smart play to stop the opponent there. But this can leap in there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Demon Blade takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Definitely answers the air attack. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance if it capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
Round 2.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets them with the anti-air. Scrapping it out up close. Big. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for both fighters. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at the pump burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Ooh, what a smart blow.
Merde.
Breather. Dealing with there's a burnout. Barely in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Player 2 chases them down. Starts off zoning with fireballs. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Gets the counter hit throw. All right, what's coming up next?
Merde.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to... Oh! Punishes that ill time, but gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Close them.
Putain.
Still slugging it out at this range. Uses the target combo as a filler. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. They exchange blows. Oh, they're in the corner now.
Merde! Putain! Oh, comment ça se fait ça?
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Putain, j'ai pas réussi la Doken là, 2 fois de suite j'ai raté là, comment ça se fait ça? Putain.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Feeling out the spacing. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Time's the only thing moving here. Will that drive impact get punished? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Hits them with a stop and block. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Quick breathe. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Player 1 has the super distantly big damage. Excellent block.
Putain!
Breaks through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open, nothing stops this train. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Side switch in the corner. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Going in? Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player the low kick hits. Fades out the low kick. What now? Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Low heavy, but no go. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. What are they gonna do? This is the time to believe. Excellent block. Player 1, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Jumps. Jumps. Dash. Flatlines in. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Solid anti-air. Zones with the fireball. Player 2 chases them down. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Takes a trip. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean perfect.
Putain.
Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Brushes off the impact. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters planning something? Scrapping it out up close. That's a counter. Shoryu engine gives them the business. burnout activated. The throw missed. Are we KO? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Nice counter. Scrapping it out up close. Jump, flushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 is dangerously close. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Quick knocked him out of the air. In with the crosser. Oh man, ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides, and this can lead to some big damage.
Merde!
With the throw. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Low heavy, but no go. Amazing! Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 crowns him from above. Oh, here we go. They were sitting on their mirror for this super art. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Shrugs that off.
Yep.
Overdrive art goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Things are slow going right now, so we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The impact gets blocked.
Ah putain!
Throw connects for counter hit damage. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Still slugging it out here. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Both players with no drive in the tank. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Somehow pushes back all the way to the stage. Taking stock. Will that drive impact get punished? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 needs to hold out in there. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. That drive impact is blocked. Bops him with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Float like a butterfly and stinging like a bee with Chohisatsu Shinobibachi. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. So, what's next? Going in, experiencing burnout.
Merde.
Player fakes out the low kick. Oh my god.
Ah putain!
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jump. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Connects with the throw. Knockdown. Here comes the victim. The low kick hits. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. Those Shirigui flames are hot in more ways than one. Player 1 has the low.
Merde!
Target combo into. They're in range. We got low head.
Merde!
Ooh, crushes the shins. Gets up nothing. Stops.
Putain!
Player 2 can't let this simmer.
Aïe aïe!
Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Saw that low heavy coming. No good up high. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
Merde.
Deals some damage with that quick combo. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Blocks the jump in. Gets the jump in. Goes for the low kick. Can't take the throw. Whiffs the throw. Long low attack hits. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Their life low heavy for the win. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's offer projectile to waste time. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. The jump in is denied. Okay, creating some space here. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Blocks the low heavy. Very solid corner switch. Can't tech the throw. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Player two, oh, burnout triggers. Super on, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Side switch in the corner. Player one has the deck stacked against them.
Merde.
They squeeze out a win here. In there.
Putain.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Blocks the low heavy. The low kick hits. Knew the throw was coming. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Then hits the drive. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Cross-up attack. Shut down.
Merde.
The low. Both sides. Crowns them from above. Connects with the throw. Player drops them from the air. This is gonna hurt. Oh, here we go. This can lead to some
Merde.
big damage. Denies the jump in. Drop zone, baby. Ooh,
Merde.
shins. Answers with a fire. They are done.
Putain.
Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Putain. Culé.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. Perfect air-to-air.
Merde.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Knockdown. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Does a good job of pushing back. Can't tech the throw? They trade. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Merde.
Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Knockdown and both of them are low on health and are playing very cautiously right now. Player two will have to fight back here without any drive. Jumps in. Genius read. Okay, creating some space here. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe. Closing, okay, oh. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks the low heavy, and hits them with a stop.
Putain.
Experiencing burnout. Player two getting that extra juice in his Kagero no Mai. Player two, yo, put that away. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. Jump, goes for the jump in. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Flushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Going in. Goes with the fire. The drive impact doesn't work. Low heavy, but no go. And whip. They're wide open. Looking for a chance. Springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps. Back to drive impact misses. Making it choke on a Kuchi with Kagero no Mai. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Amazing. This is gonna hurt. This is a critical moment. Flatline zone. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. Throws him down. Blocks the jump-in. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to trick goes for the super art. Life lead opens up. Big low reaching heavy. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 chases them down. Scrapping it out up close. That's a counter. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout activates. Going in, hits them with a stop and block. Player 1 will have to deal. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Excellent block. Here comes the corner pressure. Jump.
Watch your head.
Wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Reads the jump in perfectly. Manages to block the jump in attack. Low heavy. This is some big damage. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Drives it back, misses. Drops him hard. Back dashes for space. Jumps. The drive impact doesn't work. Both avoiding the wall like a plague. Licks it. Player 2 is barely burnout. Did they mean to do that? Turning it up to an 11. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Will this super art do anything? Player 2, and here comes the boom. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost done. It is over.
Oof.
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. All right.
Ah, putain.
Drive impact. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Got their eye on the air. Shoots off a fireball up close. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Taking stock. Grabs him. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. A thunderous driving back to close the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sneaks in above. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Gets scooped from down low. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 ends the meter, hoping for a good return. A quick breather. Smart play to stay. Oh. This fight is going the distance. It's gut check time for our fighters. Who's going to pick up the win? Goes, drops him hard. Jumps up. Barely blocks. All the throw connects. The piston reaches some big damage. Player 2 is working with the bed, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Hits the drive. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Throws him. What's next? Will this super art do anything? Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Suspend the meter, goes to the air. Keeps the overhead denied. Solid anti-air. The clutch anti-air. And whiffs. They're wide open. This is a critical moment. Back into the corner. Oh,
Putain.
Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Drops them. Uses their drive gauge. Goes for the jump in. Throws them.
T'as rien à faire, hein.
Player 2 chases them down. All right. Very solid corner switch. Oh, with the drive impact. Grabs them. Okay, they trade hits. The jump in catches them. Changes the pace with an air dash. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They need to rely on their instincts here. The quarter makes it hard to sneaks in the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Breaks the block with a throw. Pops him with a shoryu. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters planning something? They were right to be on guard
Merde,
there.
j'ai raté.
What'll happen here? Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score, connects with the throw. There's a change of stuff, no way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Blocks it. Clutch anti-air. Wraps it up with a throw.
Putain.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Sit so fast on the air throw. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods take? Hits the air throw. Drops him hard. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Wow, reads the counterattack. This is gonna hurt. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Clutch anti-air. Oh, yo, rock super hit. What were they thinking? Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space, the low. Player 1 is in a drop zone, baby. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Who's gonna take it?
Huh?
A jump? Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Street Fighter 6.